Hello, hello.
Hi,
Good evening. Welcome to EaglesTracker, the home of
thank
Nigerian
you.
footballers. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, so first of all, can you just quickly give us a brief introduction for anybody that maybe hasn't heard of you or isn't so aware of who you are?
Yeah, my name is Roosa Ariyo, and I live in Finland currently, and I recently got invited uh, to the Super Falcons camp in the US.
Yeah. Okay, so first thing, you pronounced your name as Rosa. I think
Yeah,
I was saying Rusa before, so thank you for that because I was pronouncing it wrong. Okay.
yeah,
Um,
no.
yes.
It's just the Finnish spelling of Rosa.
Okay, got it. So you see, you learn something new every day. Okay.
Yeah,
So welcome to Eagles Tracker. Today I just want to have a nice chat with you. Take a little bit of your time, but hopefully you enjoy it as much as we do. Get to know
yeah,
you better. Hear a little bit about your background, your football journey. A lot of Nigerian fans have been asking a lot about you because you were someone that they hadn't heard a lot of before. So we want to just
yeah.
take this time to hear it all. The first question I have is, can you just tell us a little bit about your background? We know you are Finnish Nigerian, but can you give us a little bit more detail?
Yeah, so I was born in Finland to a Finnish mother and a Nigerian father, and I visited Nigeria twice. So once when I was 7, and the other second time in 2016. Um, but I hope to visit soon again. But yeah, otherwise I haven't lived in Nigeria. Um, but yeah, I know the culture through my father. And I've been playing in Finland. I played in Sweden also, and I studied in the US too. So that's a little bit of my player background.
Mm, nice. Okay, so Finnish mother, Nigerian father. Well, how
Yes.
exactly did you get into football? What got you into it, and when did you realize that this was something that was more than just a game for you?
Well, I first got into football at the age of 7. My sister played. I have a year older sister, so she got me to start. And I actually played for a long time more as a hobby. I didn't think of football as a possible profession, but it was just always fun and it opened a lot of doors. I went to study in the US and everything. So, like, after a while, once I started getting successes, more recently, I have kind of made it into a profession.
Mm. And you said, you spoke about you mentioned your sister, I would say. Can you tell us a little bit about your family? Are you from an athletic family? Does everyone in your family play sports, or what's it like?
Yeah, no, definitely. My father used to play football when he was young. My sister played. Um, my mom used to run hurdles.
Oh,
So,
nice.
uh, yeah, so I mean, and even before, like my mother's father also coached athletics and so on. So,
So
I
it's in your
guess
blood.
we're an athletic family, and yeah, it's in the blood, I
Mm.
guess, to do sports.
Nice, nice. That's good to hear. So when you were a young girl trying to play football, were there any challenges that you faced? Because we speak to a lot of young girls in places like Nigeria, and they get discouraged simply because they are girls. Girls should be playing football. Did you go through anything like that, or was it support all through?
Mm, I think my family was very supportive, especially my dad. He came to every practice and every game, and he even used to coach me for a little while. So I think there was a lot of support from the family. I feel like I developed a little later than a lot of the other players. So maybe that's why some coaches didn't see the potential that I had. And I was encouraged to go into athletics or running or stuff like that. But I just loved football, so I kept playing.
Mm. Okay, nice to hear. And was there any player or anybody that you looked up to, as a young girl in football?
Um, yeah, I guess it was my sister in a way, and also like older players in Finland. Um, and yeah, I also followed the Nigerian national team whenever they were playing, but um, I don't know. I wouldn't say anyone specific, but just um, like later on, once I've played more, I've just seen players succeed and friends succeed. So
Yeah.
that's been inspirational to me.
Mm. And how about a club? Did you support any club growing up? Maybe even your local team?
Yeah. I mean, the club that I played in was a pretty small club. So once I moved to a bigger club called FC Honka, then I started, you know, getting into the club culture. But in general, football isn't super big in Finland because here there's ice hockey that's more popular than football.
Wow.
Uh, but yeah, no, I like the culture, but even more in other countries than in Finland.
Mm. Okay, so let's get into that. Let's talk about your football journey. Your career as a footballer. Where
Mhm.
did you begin your journey?
I began in a small town called Kirkkonummi. I played there in a team. Our team wasn't that good. So I guess when I was 13, I moved to another team in the neighboring city. And that's the first time I played in the league after that, because I moved to the women's team at the age of 16, first time. And then I played there for a couple years
Mm.
before moving to Sweden.
Nice. And you moved to what team in Sweden?
It's called GTEX.
GTEX.
It plays at the second level now.
Mm.
So I originally just went to Sweden to study because I graduated from high school and I wanted to study. So I went to business school
Wow.
and then I just kept playing. I couldn't find a team at first, but then I played in the second division and then um, the second highest division
And I was
also.
looking at your record. Sorry to cut you off. I was looking at your record, and I think you scored 27 goals in 50 games while you were in Sweden at GTEX.
Oh yeah, it might have been. I don't know
Yes.
if it
So
was that many.
yeah.
Oh
So
yeah, I guess
the,
it was.
the goals were coming.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
after I think 2 years or 3 years in Sweden, was it? You moved to
Three
the
years.
United States.
Yes.
Yeah. So can
Yes.
you
So
can you tell us about that?
yeah. So I actually got an offer through one of my old teammates. She was studying in the US and their coach was looking for a striker. And my friend asked me if I was interested and I said, of course. So that's how I ended up in Monroe Community College, which is a junior college in upstate New York.
Nice. And
Yeah.
how was that experience like for you? This young girl, growing up in Finland, moving to Sweden, and now packing her bags and moving, across the world to the other side to the USA. What was that transition like?
Yeah. Well, it was an exciting experience. I think it was a growing experience for me, and I feel like I developed as a football player also. So the first year I suffered from an injury. I was out for a couple months, but second year I like just practiced a lot and came back a lot stronger, and that second season was really good for me. So I think, and another thing that I think has helped me become better is that in the US, when you study and play in the university, I think it's more like being a professional athlete
Yeah.
because they have all the resources, they have the facilities and everything to train and the time to train like a professional athlete.
And again, I was looking at your record for the Monroe Tribunes, and I was like, "Is this a glitch? Did they just not know the right numbers?" But it says you scored 79 goals in 31 games. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah,
How?
that's correct. Uh, I mean, the level in junior college, it was junior college division one, but the level isn't that competitive in all schools. So if when you go to nationals, of course, it's competitive, but some schools we beat um, with large numbers.
I
So
mean,
that's,
I was just
yeah.
going to say, I mean, I play even when I play with my friends in the park. Come on, we don't score 79 goals in 31 games. That's still very impressive. It doesn't matter what level it is.
Yeah, yeah, no, I feel like I improved a lot. I got a chance to improve my scoring skills in the US, so that was a valuable experience in that way.
Mm. Okay, so let me ask you, all through this time, moving from one club to the other, at what point was it that you really started to take football seriously, as a career?
Um, I think it was when I moved to the US, because before that I had been playing at the second and third level in Sweden. And I mean, I would train competitively, but that was the first time that I wanted to put football first. And since then, I have put football first. Um, and yeah, now
Nice,
I'm like really serious about it.
nice, nice. And one more question about your football journey. You currently play for TIPS in Finland,
Yes,
so you're back
yes,
home.
correct.
So
Hmm.
can you just tell us, was this just, right after your university education in the States, you decided to move back home, or how did that come about?
Yeah, I was studying at a university, and because of COVID, I
Mm.
returned back home, and that's when I came to TIPS. But I plan to travel abroad again soon.
Oh, okay. So if I may ask, you were you done with your studies? You weren't done yet.
I actually had one semester left of my master's program, but my scholarship got cut,
Oh.
so that's why I didn't go to finish it.
Mm. And what are you studying?
I studied technology management.
Oh wow, nice, nice, impressive. Always nice to see when someone has the brains, the person has the talent, to play the sport as well. Very
Yeah.
good to hear. Okay. And now I want to ask you a little bit more about your connection with Nigeria. This is something that even in the comments since we've been chatting, people have been asking a lot of
Hmm.
these questions. And when we asked us
Yeah.
10 questions, we got so many about them. Um, we watched your initiation video, and
Hmm.
you mentioned that you're from Kogi State.
Yes.
Do you know what part of Kogi you're from? Because I'm sure your village people want to identify with you.
Yeah. It's called. I think it nowadays it belongs to the Kwara state, but it's called Isanlu, and there's different CDs. I mean different Isanlus, but I think it's Isanlu Isin.
Mm.
It's called, and I think the government is Yagba East.
Okay.
So if that says something, I don't know,
I mean,
but that's the.
I'm not from Kogi, so I wouldn't know, but I'm sure if that means something, then your people are resonating with you right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's good. Um, okay. The next question that I have is you mentioned also that you've been to Nigeria twice, I think you said.
Hmm.
Yeah. So what part of Nigeria did you visit? And how much of it did you actually get to see?
Yeah, I think I visited 3 weeks each times. So I went to at least Lagos, Abuja, Ilorin, and then my dad's hometown, Isanlu, the first time around. And yeah, no, I thought it was a great experience, especially when I was 7 years old. I was trying to speak Yoruba and like repeat everything people were saying. So
Okay. So I guess since you mentioned it, we might as well do a little test right now. Can you give us one or two words in Yoruba? Let's see how much you can speak.
uh, Bawonika,
Okay.
Esho,
Okay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad.
yeah,
How about
not good
you?
either.
How about pidgin? You know, can you speak pidgin? You know, how's that?
No, I'm learning. I understand
Mm.
like maybe 50-60% of pigeon, but it's
Okay,
still,
so
yeah.
let's hear something like what's your easiest thing to say?
Uh, um,
How far?
yeah, how far? Uh,
Okay,
are
okay,
they good? Are
okay,
they
okay.
okay?
No problem. You tried. You tried. We'll give you the A for effort. Um,
What in mango do?
Everything mango do. Okay.
Yeah.
How about the food? You know, the Nigerian food. I don't know how much of Nigerian food have you tried, and you know what are some of your favorites?
I've tried some in my youth and also at the camp.
Mm.
There were some families or relatives that cooked food. Um, the problem is I don't really know the names of the foods I've eaten,
You
but
just
I
eat
usually
everything.
eat um, like the pounded yam. I like or the fufu, and then like red sauce. I think it's this type of red sauce and this green sticky thing. I don't know if it's called like iru
Okra.
or something like that.
I can see
Like the green
Gift
sauce.
Monday is shouting out. It might be okra. It might be
Okra, yeah,
okay.
I think it's
Okra.
okra.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Nice. Nice. I was gonna say Gift Monday is saying that's my girl Roosa. You still remember or Rosa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Um.
I've enjoyed everything I've eaten. Although last time I went to Nigeria, I ate chicken that was too much pepe, like way too spicy.
So you don't like spice. You don't like spicy food.
I like spices in moderation,
Mm. You know,
but
I mean, a lot of
yeah.
Nigerians like their food, you know, really hot. You know, people Nigerians some like to be sweating when you're eating the food. That's how.
Yeah,
That's
no, it's refreshing to be
yeah,
sweating sometimes, but everything in moderation, I
yeah.
think.
Okay. How about music? You know, do you listen to Nigerian music?
Yes, a lot. I mean, I
Mm.
listen to a lot of Afro beats
Oh yeah.
and yeah, yeah. I may not know all the newest hits or anything, but I've been listening to Afrobeats for quite a long time now.
Mm. So who do you like? Who are your top artists?
I like Burna a lot.
Right.
I like Wizkid. I like Tiwa Savage.
Mm.
Also, Mr. Easy.
Nice.
I like Olamide. I like Davido.
Mm.
Um, a lot of different artists.
Okay. And
Maybe more of the known artists.
mm, okay, okay. And do you have any Nigerian heroes, you know, maybe in football, maybe outside of football, you know, just Nigerians that you know, look up to or you know, you adore in a way?
Mm, maybe like in music, I'm fan of Nigerian artists. Um, in football, obviously, like in the Super Falcons, I like Asisat Oshoala.
Yeah, of course.
Um, or I followed her for a while, and yeah, I don't know. I can't come up with any others.
Mm. Nice, nice. Okay, okay. And do you have any hidden talents? I don't know. I'm just looking at you and hearing your voice. I'm just assuming that you maybe can sing. So do you have any hidden talents?
Yeah, no, I can sing pretty well. I'm an all right singer, I would
Mm.
say so.
Okay, now I have to
Yeah.
ask you to give us like, I don't know, 5, 10 seconds, something. Let's hear your voice.
Uh, hmm, what should I sing? I'll come back to that later.
Okay,
I'm like,
we'll
I
get to
froze.
it at the end. I'll bring it up at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, that's good.
okay, okay. Now I'll ask you about the national team. Um,
Yeah.
you recently got your first call up, you know, and made your debut for Nigeria.
Hmm.
But then, you know, like we mentioned in the beginning, you are, you know, half Finnish as well.
Hmm.
So was this something that's, you know, And be honest, did you grow up, wanting to play for Finland, or did you want to represent Nigeria?
I didn't necessarily have a side that I wanted to represent. I just wanted to play in the national team. And, now Nigeria invited me and it was an amazing opportunity. So there's no way you can say no to that.
Mm. I, I,
Yeah.
I ju- I just gonna say, I love how you balance the answer right in the middle. That's a good answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And making that decision to accept the call up for Nigeria, was there any backlash or any criticism from maybe your friends, family, people that know you in Finland that are like, Rosa, what are you doing? Why are you going to play for Nigeria? Or was it all support?
I feel like everything I heard was support. So there were some people talking like, yeah, why isn't she playing for Finland um, or why wasn't she called up for the Finland camp or something like that. But I feel like my teammates and my friends all supported my decision to go to the Nigeria camp.
Mm. Okay, amazing. And I mean, it was good to have you. Um, I want to ask you, so getting to the camp,
Hmm.
who were some of the players that welcomed you in and made you feel like a part of the squad?
Well, the first player I got to know before the camp was Oninyechi.
Zog.
Um, Zog, yeah, yeah, she was on the same plane as me
Oh, nice.
actually. So I saw her and I recognized her and I went to talk to her like, yeah, we're going to the same camp. So her and I became good friends. Also, Francisca Ordega, she was very welcoming and we became good friends. Um, and I don't know, I felt that everyone were very welcoming and I made a lot of new friends at the camp.
Nice, nice. Okay, and I have to ask you about your initiation video,
Hmm.
because that was one of the videos from that camp that really did numbers. A lot of people shared that video. Everyone was impressed by it. So can you just tell
Yeah.
us, did you have a little bit of practice before the day, or was that just in the moment and you just started, giving us those moves?
No, I didn't practice at all. So I just started, I knew some moves and some of the players had taught me some moves. So I just started mixing the moves that I knew and but yeah, I can do better, I know.
But it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't bad at all. So you did a good effort. People liked it, so that was good.
Yeah, yeah. It was all right.
Okay, and making your debut for the national team, it's one thing to be in the camp, it's one thing to maybe have the dream, but it's another thing to step on the field and actually get to do it. So, what did it
Yeah.
feel like when you finally, got to make your debut for Nigeria?
Well, to be honest, I was pretty nervous because it was my first international game and I didn't really know the players before, and we only practiced one day before. So I was very excited, but I was also pretty nervous. So, but it was a very good experience and good to get that out of the way.
Mm. And playing with some legends like Ebion Omer, 5 World Cups as a player, it's incredible. You
Hmm.
mentioned like a superstar like Asisat Oshoala, in the
Hmm.
squad, and we also have budding young talented players as well, in the team. So what did it
Yeah.
just feel like to be a part of a group like that?
Um, it was something special. I mean, I think the team. Um, I mean, there were players from a lot of different backgrounds. The team came together really strongly, and I feel like it felt like a team. Um, but then again, we didn't get much practice as a team, so there were still some challenges when you think of that camp in specific.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, from a viewer's point of view, I would say, even though we didn't win any of the three games that we played, it was still nice to see the team come together. We are well aware of the fact that there were a lot of new players, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
players missing as well, and of course, like you said, you didn't get that many training sessions. So it was still overall, a good effort by the girls, I would say. I mean,
Yeah, no,
unfortunately,
definitely.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, you didn't get to score, but
Yeah.
um, given your goal record that we've seen from your past games, I'm not even too concerned about that. We know, like with time, the goals will come.
Yeah. No, I believe that too, and I trust that too. And I feel like I got a lot of um, valuable feedback in a way. So I got more motivation to my own training, what I need to improve to be more dangerous as a striker and to score more goals.
Nice. Okay. Let me talk about you as a player a little bit more as an individual. If someone here hasn't ever watched you play, or maybe they feel like they only watched one game or two games and that's not enough, how would you describe yourself as a footballer?
Well, I'm strong. I'm good at heading balls. I feel like I play a little bit. I play number nine, so I feel like I'm more like a target number nine.
Mm,
Um, so I don't know. I'm really good in the box and determined. Um, yeah,
mm.
and I
And
have a
that's
good shot, I guess.
mm,
And what I lack is maybe I'm not that technical. I don't dribble a lot, but I'm a good team player, I would say.
okay, nice. And something that just jumped out to me as you were speaking now was you mentioned that you're good at heading the ball. And this
Hmm.
is something that not everybody talks like. You rarely ever find players talking about. Oh yeah, I'm good at heading the ball. So is this something that just came naturally to you, or did you work in particular trying to be good at that?
I think it came pretty naturally. So I like to go hard into situations or kind of be fearless. So I think heading the ball is a part of that. And I'm also pretty tall, so I can use that to my advantage.
Mm. And what would you say is your biggest dream in football? As a player.
Um, well, I would like to play in a World Cup or the Olympics.
Mm.
Um, yeah, I guess
Un-
that's or score actually in a World Cup
in a
or
World Cup,
the
right?
Olympics.
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, we didn't qualify for this year's Olympics. Sadly.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
but there's a World Cup in 2023. Yeah. So
Hmm.
we have that to look forward to, and hopefully you can be a part of the squad for that one and get that goal, or even more than just one goal. Um,
Yeah.
okay. Now I want to switch directions a little bit and just ask you a few more casual questions. Let's get to know you a little bit more. Rosa the
Hmm.
girl, not Rosa the footballer now. Um,
Okay.
okay. So what's your favorite thing to eat? What's your favorite food?
My favorite food.
Yes.
I like Mexican food and I like Thai food a lot. I'm actually vegetarian, so I like to eat. Yeah, I like Vietnamese and Thai food a lot, and
Mm,
Mexican food like beans and rice.
mm. Okay. What is your ideal off day? Nothing to do today. What do you spend your time doing?
Well, I like to stay outside in the nature. The nature is very beautiful in Finland, so I like to go hiking maybe, or ride my bike, or just hang out with friends, go to swim when it's warm, or in the summer I ski sometimes or snowboard.
In the winter,
But
you
yeah,
mean?
my ideal off day is doing something active in a way.
Mm, okay. And I can see someone is asking who's your favorite Nigerian artist. You mentioned a few earlier before, but if you had to pick one, who would it be?
Um, I would say WizKid, probably.
Whiskey.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, okay. My next question is, what are your hidden talents? Some things that if we don't know you personally, we might never get to find out.
Mm, well, I know how to sing. I know a lot of lyrics, so when a song comes on, I usually know most or all of the lyrics. That's one of my hidden talents. And what else? I know how to swim, so
So, so yeah, you're one of those people that like you just listen to a song once or twice and like you can just literally sing along to the song the next time it plays.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay, okay. I can see the fans are requesting, so we'll just put those two together. You said you know how to sing, and you said your favorite artist is Wizkid. So when we get to the end, the
Mhm.
fans are saying you should sing us a Wizkid song at the end. So they've
Okay,
made they've made it a little bit easier for you. Okay,
okay, I'll think of one.
okay. Um, next question I have is, what is your pet peeve? So what is something that just annoys you?
Hmm. Um, well, if we talk about football, I think it is when someone doesn't try. I mean, I'm not, I don't care how skillful the players are, or I'm always supportive of players as long as they try their best. But when someone stops trying, that kind of annoys me.
Yeah.
So that would be a pet peeve in football. Otherwise, I don't think I have a lot of pet peeves. I'm pretty laid back and, adapt to situations, so I can't come up with anything else.
Hmm. Okay. What is your dream club? So this is a football question, but what is your dream club? If you could play for any football club in the world, what would it be?
I'd like to play for Tottenham in England.
Why Tottenham?
I don't know, I just always liked them since I was young.
Oh wow. I've
So
always hated
I
Tottenham since
wouldn't
I was
say,
young.
sorry?
I said I've always hated Tottenham since I was young. So
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm like a fan that I follow them all the time, but it's just a club that I like and it would be cool to represent them.
nice, nice. Tottenham, if you're watching, call out. Let's get on a partnership.
Yeah. My
Okay.
phone is on. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I am Zach. I guess that answers your question. Um, let me see. Okay. So let's play a game. Never have I
Hmm.
ever. So I'm
Okay.
just going to ask you. I guess you know how it works. I'm going to ask you, and you just tell us whether or not it has happened. Um,
Yeah.
never have I ever been sent off in a game.
No, that hasn't ever happened.
Never. Okay. Never have I ever missed an open goal.
For sure, yeah.
You have.
I guess every striker has
Life of a
sometimes.
striker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry to stop, but people in the comments they don't like your answer of Tottenham.
Oh, they don't. Suggest me better answers.
Yeah. Okay. Um. Next question. Never have I ever scored an own goal.
Mm, I don't recall that I have.
Hmm. Okay.
Probably in practice, but maybe not
Not
in
in
an
a game.
official game.
Okay. Never have I ever been late to training.
Yes, I've been late.
Yeah.
I've even slept over the whole practice because I took
Wow.
a nap and then I woke up after practice.
Okay. Next one.
Yeah.
Never have I ever been fined by my club.
Mm, no, I don't think so. I mean, in Finland and Sweden, we have this fining system. So if you have the wrong socks or if you forget to pump the balls or something, you get a fine. So that type of fine I've gotten, but not like a bigger one.
Okay, well, it still counts. It counts as a fine. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I've been fined by my club.
Okay. Never have I ever gotten myself injured. So maybe you were just playing at home or something and you picked up a silly injury.
Yeah, no, I've been injured a couple times.
No, so what I mean is gotten
Oh,
yourself injured. So not in practice, not in a game, you know.
oh, okay. Well, that has happened too. I was removing my sock after practice and I sprained my thumb doing
Removing
that.
your sock.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And final one. Never have I ever stolen a teammate's goal. So your teammate shot the ball. You knew it was
Mm.
going in, but you still touched it.
I don't think I've done that either. I won't admit, at least.
You would admit. Okay, that's a good
Yeah.
answer. Okay, okay. Um, Let me see. Okay. Um, for those of you watching, please, if you have any questions that you would like to ask Rosa, you can send them in now. You can see the bubble on the bottom of your screen with the question mark. Just click on it and type your question in. That way I can put your question on the screen for everyone to see and then ask her. Okay. Okay, so someone wants to know, please ask her why she didn't play more in Super Falcons last game in the USA Summer Series. Was she injured?
Um, no, I mean, I had some issues with my groin, but I guess the head coach just decided not to play me. Um, but yeah, I think we did all right without me too.
Mm, okay. Someone is asking, can you dance Zanku?
No.
No. Okay. Um, Let me see. Someone is asking, what is your favorite Nigerian song at the moment?
Hmm. I like Wizkid and Thames Essence.
Essence.
Yeah,
Everyone,
it's a nice song.
everyone is vibing to that song right now.
Yeah, no, that's a good
That's a
song.
good song. Okay. How would you describe your playing style?
Um, I play hard and I'm pretty physical and
Physical. Okay.
I like to make like smart runs. I guess that's all.
Okay. Shout out to Francisca Odega. She's saying my baby.
Oh, hey.
Okay. Next question. Someone is asking, how is your relationship with Michelle Alozie? I don't know. Are you friendly? What's that like?
Yeah, no, we're friendly. She came to the last camp just
Yeah.
like me, and she was one of the Americans invited. So, no, she's a really nice person and funny.
Mm, okay. Who is your favorite female Nigerian artist?
I like Tiwa Savage.
Tiwa Savage.
Hmm.
Okay. Someone is asking, how old are you?
I'm 27.
27. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like when people ask those questions because you can find that by yourself, you know. We have her here. Ask more interesting questions
Yeah, just use
that
Google.
you can't Google exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
Someone is saying, which of the Nigerian players are you looking up to or do you look up to?
Um, well, I think Franny, who said hi. Hi, Franny.
She's still
And
here, yeah.
also Asisat Oshoala. I think they're the ones that I look up to the most.
Mm. Okay, my question now. From your short time in the Super Falcons camp, who would you say is or was the funniest player?
I think Franny.
Oh, really?
She was funny. Yeah, she was. She's very funny.
Okay, okay.
I also
And who?
like Rita. I think Rita is funny.
Rita Chikwelu.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, and who would you say was the best dancer?
Hmm. I think Vivian is pretty good at dancing.
Ikechukwu
Uh,
vibes.
yeah, maybe her or Okeke is pretty
Chimamanda.
good. And Chiamanda was good too. She was called Michael Jackson, the MJ of the Super Falcons.
Oh wow, nice, nice. Okay, so who was your roommate in the camp?
We actually had our own rooms,
Oh wow.
but I was pretty close to Oninyechi, so she was
Okay.
maybe closest. And Franny was also next to me.
Oh nice. Franny says thank you for looking up to me. A nice one.
No
Yeah.
problem.
Okay, you already answered this before, but someone is asking again. What part of Nigeria does your father come from?
Yeah, and that is Kogi State. So
Oh,
there's a small area, Isanlu, um, under the Yagba East government.
okay. Um, Someone is asking your favorite male and female footballers in the world.
Hmm. I think for male footballers, I like Harry Kane. I think he's a very smart player and good at scoring. So I like him. And for female players, I like Jessica Silva that we
Nice.
played against
Yeah.
uh, Portugal.
And I don't know
She,
if anybody watched that game. She had a decent game against us, so
yeah,
she's
no,
a good
definitely.
player.
She
Yeah,
at least megged a couple times.
yeah,
So,
exactly. Okay,
yeah, but
okay,
she wasn't that effective at scoring.
yeah,
I mean, she had some chances that she missed, but she was definitely like dribbling and making players, which was really cool.
yeah. Okay, aside soccer, football, which is your next favorite sport?
Hmm. I like everything, but I think, well, last winter I liked to ski a lot, like cross country ski. That's what we do in Finland. And I also like snowboarding. That's pretty fun. So maybe the winter sports are pretty nice,
Mm.
but also just like lifting is a thing I enjoy.
You when you say lifting, you mean like weights?
Yeah, lifting weights at the
Oh,
gym.
so you like to work out?
Yes, I
Oh,
do. I
nice,
do like to work out.
nice. That's good.
Mhm.
Okay. Someone is asking, what's your favorite jersey number?
Um, well, at the moment I'm number 9, so I think that's a nice number. I've also been 20 and 8 and 12 and 4. I like 4, but that's like a defender number. But I think 9 is good as a number 9.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, nine is of course is one of the most precious numbers in football, but it also is a number
Hmm.
that comes with a lot of pressure because any
Yeah.
team who gives you the number 9 jersey, they expect goals from you.
Yeah,
That's it.
definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Someone's asking LeBron or Michael Jordan.
LeBron or Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
Mm, I don't know too much about basketball, but I would say that Michael Jordan is a legend. So I'll pick Michael Jordan,
Okay.
even though LeBron is a legend too. But
Yeah.
yeah,
If you were not playing football, what would it have been for you?
I think I'd be doing track and field. I think I at least used to be very fast when I was younger, so it could be like 200, 100 to 400 meters, something like that.
Okay. Okay. Nice. I just want to see if there's any more interesting questions. So, we know your Yoruba name is Oluwafumilayo, correct?
Yeah, or it's
Yeah.
only Fumilayo,
Okay,
but
for just Fumilayo.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So someone is asking, do you have any other Finnish names other than Rosa?
No, Rosa is my only Finnish name, and
Okay.
then Fumilayo is my middle name, and Ariyo is my last name.
Okay. Do you have a mentor in football or in
A
life?
mentor? Mm, no, not really. I feel like my coaches have been kind of like my mentors during my journey, but I don't have any specific
Person.
coach or anyone. Yeah.
Okay. Do you cook by any chance?
Yeah, I do. I do cook.
Okay, so
Sometimes. Lately I've been
what's
a little lazy, but
okay? So what's your favorite thing to prepare in the kitchen?
um, hmm. I like everything. I actually like maybe baking more than cooking.
Oh, okay.
So I like to bake pies and cookies and everything like that. But for cooking, um, I think I like spicy food, just like African style or the like Indian style or something like that that has
Okay.
a lot of spices. But I usually just follow recipes.
Mm, okay. You asked this before, but someone is asking again. You answered this. Have you been to Nigeria?
Yes, I've been to Nigeria twice. So once when I was 7 years old, and the second time in 2016.
Mm, okay. And one more question I'll ask you from the front. Okay, so someone is asking, do you have any crush on the Super Eagles? Maybe any Super Eagles player that you're like, ah, he's good looking.
Uh, the Super Eagles?
Yeah, the men's.
Um, no, not really. I mean, I haven't been looking too much, but I guess a lot of them are good looking because they're athletic and
Yeah.
play football. So I don't know.
Okay.
No, no one specific.
No problem. When you have the time to look, don't worry. Hit us up. We'll get matchmaking for you. Okay. Okay. So I want to play one more game with you. Before we wrap this up.
Hmm.
Would you rather is the game?
Okay.
Okay. So for people watching, in case you don't know how would you rather works, I'm just going to give her two scenarios, and she's just going to tell us which one she prefers, which one she'll pick. Okay.
Hmm.
So first question: would you rather score a 30-yard screamer, or dribble past four players and score?
Mm, dribble. No, I'll pick the 30-yard screamer.
30-yard screamer. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather score the winning goal of the World Cup final, or you be the highest goal scorer of the tournament, but you don't score in the final?
Winning goal in the World Cup final.
Winning goal.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather be the best player on the worst team in your league, or the worst player on the best team in your league?
I'd rather be the worst player on the best team.
On the best team. Mm.
Yeah.
You
That
just want
means
to
I
win.
would. Yeah.
Okay, that means you would improve. Okay, that's a good
Yeah.
way to look at it.
Hmm.
Um, would you rather win a game 1-0 and you score the only goal, or you win 4-0 and you score the first goal?
1-0 and only goal.
Headlines.
I'm selfish.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Would you rather in a final? Would you rather play on the same team as your best friend and and lose, or play against your best friend and win?
Against my best friend and win. I'm very competitive.
You want to win. I understand.
Yeah.
Same for me, of course. I want to win.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, would you rather score in every home game of the season, or score in every away game of the season?
Hmm. That's a tough one. I guess every away game, because I feel like that would help the team more.
Mm. You feel like the team would be doing decent at home at least, so the away games
Yes,
are
that's how
important.
I feel.
Mm. Okay. Would you rather, when you retire, have the record for most goals scored or most trophies won?
Most trophies won.
Most trophies won. You just want to win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, would you rather, for the rest of your career, always finish second in the league, or would you join your rivals and win the league?
Hmm. I would join the rivals and win the league.
You would join the rivals. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather no football for a whole year, or
Mm.
you play football but you don't score a goal for a whole year?
I'd play football
Mm.
always.
But
Yeah.
you But imagine
Yeah,
going a whole year and no goals. Oh man, that's
yeah,
okay.
yeah. But I'd still be playing.
Okay. Okay. So you
Mm.
said you like the winter sports. So would you rather
Mm.
play football in the rain or in snow?
Mm. I think rain. I actually really like playing in the rain.
Why?
Cause I mean, as long as the rain isn't very cold, I feel like it's cool. The ball moves faster, and everything is just. I enjoy the rain.
Mm, Okay, I have two more questions. Would you rather have your own signature boots or have an award named after you?
Was the first one signature move?
No, boots.
Boots.
Yeah,
Um, I'll go with the award.
the award. Okay.
Yeah,
And the final one, Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I have run through all my questions and I see we are just about running out of time. So before I let you go, we just have to give the fans what they want to see. We want to hear a little bit of those vocals, whiskey tune. I don't know. Have you made a choice of song yet?
I was looking at some of the songs, but uh, I don't know. I really like the song Essence, but I don't really know the lyrics to that. So I think I'll go with Come Closer.
Okay, okay. Whenever you're ready, let's go.
I'm nervous.
Don't worry, it's just the two of us. Nobody else is watching.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, come closer. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, come closer. That's all you get.
That was amazing. That was amazing. It was great. I love it. Thank
Oh,
you,
thank you.
thank you, thank you very much. What did you guys think? Let's see your reaction in the comments. What did you think? Let's see the fire emojis. Yeah, Fuzi hype. Thank you. Thank you.
Fire!
Fire.
Why are they?
Exactly.
Ah. Oh, that's good.
Okay.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Okay. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much, Rosa. It's been a pleasure chatting with you for the past about 50 minutes or thereabout now. Getting to know you, hearing your story from a young girl playing in Finland, traveling to
Mm.
Sweden, to the USA, back home now. And, who knows when next for you, the future is very bright. We're excited to, have you as a part of national team now. And we hope that, you can very soon score that first goal and then just keep banging them in like you've been doing throughout your journey so far. So what's your parting message to the fans and to everyone that's watching you right now?
I just want to say thank you for all the support. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate the opportunity to be part of the Super Falcons. So I'll just keep working hard and hope I can help the team. And also, thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure, and it was a really fun interview.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it as well. Until next time.
Until next time,
All right. Bye bye.
bye.
Okay, guys. Thank you for tuning in. That was in conversation with Roosa Ariyo, presented by EaglesTracker.com. I hope you guys enjoyed the chat. If you missed it or if you joined us late, of course, we'll be posting this video on our Instagram page right after this, so you can go back and rewatch the entire thing. Yes, her voice was beautiful. If you saw her initiation video, she can dance as well. And she also mentioned some other sports that she's good at. So it seems like she's well-rounded and she can do everything. So yes, shout out to Rosa and thank you for joining us. Thank you to everyone that tuned in. If there's anyone that has any comments to make, you can quickly send a request and I'll bring somebody on. I know all of us want to watch the Belgium-Portugal game, so I don't want to be here for too much longer. But yes, thank you for tuning in. It's been a pleasure coming on live with you guys over this weekend. Hopefully, we'll get more and more of these coming up over the next few weeks. Okay, there's no requests, so I'll let you go. Make sure you check out our website, EaglesTrackerMerch.com. Okay, now a request has come in. So let me just take that very quickly. Thank you, Rosa. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Yes, hello.
Hi, hi, hi. That was a really, 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 really amazing, amazing, amazing conversation, to be honest. Like big ups to Rosa. It was actually I didn't really know you before, but I actually got time to actually know you, and you actually seem like a really, really, really amazing person. Keep on doing what you're doing, and we'll keep on doing it, giving you the hype and supporting you. Like I really loved that interview. It was really, really amazing. And the fact that you sang Wizkid made me happy also, because I want to get promoted. I'm in the entertainment industry, and they must hear you, Rosa. They must hear you. They must see you and everything. I really, really appreciate that. Really, really amazing stuff. IoT, keep up the good job, and yeah, man, it was like it was amazing. I can't even lie, like it was beautiful.
And I mean, of course, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting, and it was a pleasure chatting with her and engaging with you guys as well.
Where is she? What club is she in right now?
She's in Finland right now.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool. I know. I was telling her that when Whiskey comes to Finland, that we have a free ticket for her. So she just know that she has a free ticket ready for when Whiskey comes to Finland.
So Rosa, that's what you get from being on EaglesTracker. Free ticket to Wizkid when next is in Finland. Just hit us up on Fusi Hype. That's cool. All right.
Now let me allow you, man.
Thank you very much. All right. Okay, guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for engaging with me. Let's go watch the Euros. Until next time, my name is Ariyo, and this is EaglesTracker, the home of Nigerian footballers. Bye-bye.